massive business and industry news around Defy Media.
They didn't warn any of their employees that this was going to happen. They just shut down today.
Basically what happened is I got an email forwarded, a tube filter email. You know when you like sign up for the newsletter and they send you an email like giving you like the topics of the day, like the big articles of the day, and it was forwarded by my manager, not my manager at Defy, like a separate manager that I have, and all it said was like the headline, like tube filter, the tube filter headline, like Defy is shutting its doors, and we're all like, wait, what?
What are you guys doing? What projects are you working on? Where are you headed in the next couple years? And he says things are great, better than ever, in fact. He references that $70 million of investment money that they had. And then we talk about kids. He asks about Oliver, we ask about his kids. It's a really nice conversation with someone who I've considered a professional mentor of sorts for the better part of 6 years. A few weeks later, his company collapses. Employees are let go. And not just let go, they are let go with no notice, no email, no nothing about what's going on. Smosh and other channels that belong to Defy are left homeless.
Smosh is homeless.
Super homeless.
Good evening, Internet. So I was just watching Matt Pat's video on Defy, and I just realized that I have been affected by this as well. Here's the video that in question that Defy Media. I didn't think I was. Holy shit! This hits me because they initially paid for this video $75, and then they say like, oh, any ad revenue this generates, we'll send you a portion. I never once saw. I mean, obviously, I'm a small channel. The video obviously didn't get too big. But after that initial payment, I never saw any ad revenue come from Defy Media. Like, it's crazy. So I was like, sure, small YouTuber. I wasn't even big enough to, be making too much money off of it. Like, I hadn't even received my first paycheck from YouTube because I had not built up $100. So this was huge for me. And I thought this was going to help jumpstart me. Now, especially with YouTube's new stuff and everything, I still have not made money off of YouTube, realistically. What we do at Defy Media is specialize in third-party licensing. So I got them, meaning I technically don't own the rights to my own video anymore. Let me go over to my YouTube channel, and I'll show you my copyright claims right now. Now, I'm about halfway to making money. So let's go to copyright notices and see if it's still showing copywritten. And there's actually 2 videos because they were vlogs from close to 3 years ago that I had made down visiting in my grandparents down in Florida. And like I said, I thought this was huge, but this never jump-started me. It never got me anywhere close to the goal that I initially wanted to get to. It looks like okay, so it looks like the copyright got taken off. Let me try and search it up in my videos themselves and see. But this is crazy. Like, I didn't think the Defy Media Group thing affected me in any way, shape, or form. Because you know what? I'm a small creator. I didn't deal with Defy. Then I decided to look it up in my emails just now before I started recording. And I was affected by this. If I could type, that would be amazing. Am I spelling squirrel correctly? Okay, so I do own the copyrights again, so at least that's there. So it was this video initially. It was just a stupid one-off, me thinking, oh, cute things go viral on the internet kind of thing. Defy thought the same thing, and so they acquired licensing for it. And because there were no other offers, there'll be any other offer. So I had asked for legal advice. I had asked for other things, being like, how is this, like, what kind of things? Yeah, you could see almost all of these are for, like, they were initially called break.com. Now let me see if they are still a valid break.com. I had I hadn't heard a single thing about this company. It's not even showing up. So I had signed a contract. So this was 2 years ago, not close to 3, but close to 2 years ago. I had signed this contract. And you could see that I tried to read this as best I can, but that's a lot of legal wordage that I did not understand. My mom deals with legal advisors with her company and whatnot, so I thought I was safe. My mom had cleared everything and whatnot. So that was $75. That was huge to help me, whatnot. But like I said, it was a constant back and forth. So, and I had asked them that, like, because I was getting annoyed because the video wasn't growing. There was no updates on if I was going to even receive any residual money from this video. And this is months later that I had asked. And they said they're consistently pushing my video. Nowhere did I see, and I looked at their websites, I looked everywhere I could find. They did not push it. So it's not just the big creators that Defy screwed over. It is the small creators that they screwed over. Like, that $1.7 million, from my understanding, I was part of. So, yeah, it does not appear the video has any earnings to show. Mind you, the video was still getting views after the fact. So I had assumed that, they were going to give it exposure, a little bit more exposure. And they had Content ID running, saying that I've not seen that video pop up ever. I don't think it was popular enough. And it slightly different than so this is one thing that I got a little bit confused about and made me wish I never signed this contract. 'Cause I had started to see if there was a legal way I can get out of that contract, which I never did. I'm honestly glad that Defy shut down because of that, and now those properties are mine again. So slightly different from an MCM or similar operation focusing on channel growth for your videos. They never actually helped me grow. They never helped the video reach hundreds of thousands of people, or even just a few more thousand people. Any growth on that video, I did through pushing the video, thinking they would send me a paycheck, even if it was a few dollars. And whatnot. This is, when you're a small creator, these are the kind of things you want. So, yeah, that timeline is undefined. This affected me a lot more than I had initially. As a small creator, this affected me. So, for other small creators, I'll have this email out so you can kind of read it. But for other small creators looking into MCNs or looking into possibly selling a video like I did, be careful. Because you may think, holy crap, I'm going to make a little bit of money off of this video. You are, in fact, not going to make as much as you think you will. You might, that short-term income, really good, looks good. You can say you've made money off the platform. But it does not guarantee growth. It does not guarantee you anything. It doesn't even guarantee you more money later. So that is a letter of warning that I highly suggest you think about. Watch Philip DeFranco's videos on it. I'll link them in the description. Watch Matt Pat's video on it. Watch any other creator who has talked about Defy Media. Give this a heed of warning. In today's YouTube, you do not need to sign up for an MCN. In today's YouTube, you do not need to do these kind of things to get your channel growth. You can make money on your own if you get big enough. Like I said, I'm still halfway there. Let me go over to my analytics and show you in the last 365 days. I know technically YouTube is hey, we don't like you doing this. Well, shut up. It's not like I'm making money. So the last 365 days. This is right at the end of where it was. I am just under halfway in watch time, just over halfway in subscriber base. Now, I have a lot of subscribers, in my opinion. 533 subscribers is a lot of people. I have met some of them personally. I have met some of them online. I have talked with them, and again, when it comes towards Denver Comic-Con season, I will happily meet any of you. I don't have anything I can give you aside from hello, hi, maybe a hug if you want one. But having people that are excited to see you is huge. It's mind-blowing. But this is my channel growth. Now let me see if I can look. And here is like lifetime. This is nowhere big. This is not big at all in all aspects of the thing. I've right before YouTube changed its algorithms again, I had just made 62, almost $63 in YouTube revenue, ad revenue. Did I see a paycheck? No, because, they don't, apparently it's not worth their time to give a paycheck under $100. But it's, my channel, I have an inconsistent thing. So I thought, you could see in my mindset, let me do a custom range for 2017. If I sign that in March, so I'll do from, you can look in my mindset, I peaked right here at 2,700 views. I had just reached 81 subscribers, made $25 in revenue for that entire year span. In my process thought, this might not be signing up for an MCN who can help you with growth. My mindset was, this might be a push I need. This might be a huge push for me to get a little bit of growth. I mean, the year after, especially after I started doing Comic-Con for the last 3 years now, is huge. Me doing music reaction videos has helped with my growth. Me doing other kind of videos, even my political stuff, has helped me grow. Now, thank you to every single one of you who has subscribed or helped me in some fashion. And I appreciate everyone who's commented. I appreciate anyone who's even looked at the videos. It means so much. But you can see where I was in this, that where I thought that with the YouTube algorithm, how this would affect me, with how selling to Defy Media, you can understand how I thought me selling one video where they could push it on a number of platforms, and like I said, I thought they were going to push the video. They said they were pushing the video. After about a month, I saw almost no growth on that video. I saw no ad revenue from that video. I would have seen more ad revenue on that video if I would have, obviously it's negligible compared to the 75 because it's only a few cents or whatever. I would have seen more ad revenue by keeping the video to myself than it would be to have sold it in that period of time from which I sold it to which it garnered views from Defy. So, heed of warning. I should have done more research into it. More people should have done more research. More people should look into these things. You no longer need an MCN. Remember that. You no longer need an MCN to grow. You no longer need these kind of video platforms to grow. Do research before you sign up for these things. Read the full details of the contract. Try and get some sort of legal advisor to read the contract for you after you've read it, and have them explain things that might be questionable. And that's the whole reason I had asked my mom to ask, because she works a lot with lawyers and whatnot, to look into this. I did not think I was affected by Defy. If you had sold a video like I did, or if you had signed up for an MCN, look through those connections. Look and see. Look and see if you were affected as well. Because I think you'd be surprised. I didn't think I was affected by this until I remembered I had sold a video to a company called at break.com. And watching the MatPat video made me think, have I been affected by this? And it turns out I have. Do some research. Look through your old emails. Yeah, because see, this is proof that there was a copyright claim from which I was talking about earlier. The day of the contract signing, they had copyrighted my video. They even said, don't worry, you don't even need to do anything. It just means you start, there's so many things that had me questioning what the heck was going on. So do your research before you get into it, and look and see if you've sold anything to a company, and see if somehow you got affected by Break 2. Or I'm sorry, if you got affected by Defy Media. I didn't think I was affected in any way, shape, or form until I remembered that I had sold a video back in 2017. Thank God I have all the rights now. Thank God everything's there. But please, look into it and see for yourself if you have anything that got affected by it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and definitely leave your opinions down in the comment, positive, negative, whatever your feedback might be. Especially if you've been affected by this, let me know your story, and maybe get this video out there so other creators can maybe do a little bit of research of their own. Because this is crazy that even I, someone who had 81 subscribers at the time, wasn't a part of the MCN, was also affected by this Defy Media thing. I was contracted for over 2 years, and they did nothing to even try to send me even a negligible paycheck. So with what Matt Pat was talking about with the bottom of the barrel, I'm that bottom of the barrel that might not even see the few cents that might be owed to me from Defy Media. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with a better video. Thank you.